Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Defining Discipline podcast. I'm your host, Scott. Defining Discipline is a lifestyle, a mentality, and a brand. Within this podcast, you're going to follow along with me on my journey as I challenge myself to run 365 days in a row this year, all outside, bearing the elements, whatever they may bring. I also challenge myself to run 1,500 miles within this time frame. This is only my second year ever running. Within the first full year of running at the age of 31, I was able to run 1,002 miles. I did that within 175 days out of the year in 2020. So this is quite a big bit of a step up compared to the amount of miles and days I ran last year. Me going for this challenge. I've also challenged myself to run two big major races within this time frame during these other challenges. Those races being one of them being an ultra marathon, a 50K trail race, which I actually got finished on day 156 of my journey. That 31-mile race, I was able to finish within 7 hours, 15 minutes, and 22 seconds. Now the next race that is on the docket this year is an actual just marathon. It is the Detroit Free Press Marathon. I'll be running the Motor City Challenge within that race, which entails me to run the competitive 1 mile and the competitive 5K the day before that actual marathon. Really looking forward to running that. That is coming up here within a month, so kind of really hunkering down and getting the miles that I need to get in to try to get ready for that race. So speaking of that, let's actually talk about miles. So for the day today, kind of took it easy for the day. And I'm going to try to take it a little bit easier again tomorrow. And then Saturday, I think I'm going to try to put in a big day to get ready for the marathon. Probably be one of my last big days before the marathon. So for the day today, I only put in 1.5 miles. That is day 259 in a row. That put me at 11.5 miles for the week, which put me at 68.2 miles for the month, which put me at 1,181.2 miles for the year. Focus on these monthly miles. Every single month, I challenge myself to a 100-mile challenge, and I do it in honor of a charity in which I donate money to, and I also start a coinciding fundraiser to try to raise money and awareness for that charity. For the first 8 months, we were able to raise money for 8 great charities. Now we are in the 9th month, the month of September, and we're raising money for yet another great charity. This month's charity and 100-mile monthly challenge is in honor of National Rise Syndrome Foundation. We chose that charity this month because September is Rise Syndrome Awareness Month. So if you'd like to donate to this month's fundraiser, you can find the link to do so on the Defining Discipline Instagram story, the Defining Discipline Facebook story, or my personal page's Instagram or Facebook story. Within those stories, you'll click on the link in the stories and it'll open up the actual Facebook page where you're able to make your donations. All donations that get made to this fundraiser go directly to this fundraiser. Facebook is not taking any portion or any cut of your donations, so keep that in mind. I do know times are tough, though. Not everyone is able to afford or can afford to donate right now. I get that. So if you're not able to donate but would still like to truly help out, the next best thing you could do is just click that share button and get as many people's eyes on it as possible. So other than that, we will quickly go over the word of the day today, and then we'll get right into today's episode. I've been trying to keep these episodes a little bit quicker, as you can tell. So for today's word of the day, it is exonerate. Exonerate means to clear from a charge of wrongdoing or from blame. Exonerate. That is another, like I said, great word of the day. So I cannot truly complain at all. We're going to screenshot that word of the day because that's what we have been doing when we find good ones. I already known that word, but hey, again, still a great word of the day to kind of refresh yourself on. So let's actually get into today's episode 259 in a row. Today's episode's theme is going to be switch, for a couple of reasons. One, today I switched up what I've been normally doing for a couple of reasons. So I've been getting out. Normally at work, I've been working all day, not getting out till later around night. Especially these last few days, I've been working kind of afternoons, not getting out till 8. So I haven't been able to get my run in until dark. And it's kind of getting darker earlier, and just been doing a lot of afternoon night runs. And today I really wanted to switch it up for a couple reasons. One, I didn't want to have to deal with it when I got home. I'm just tired of going out and running at night and dealing with it. And two, I kind of want to switch my schedule a little bit to run in the morning to actually try to get ready for this marathon that's coming up that starts early in the morning. So I like to try to start switching my run times to morning. That way, I'm kind of just getting my body acclimated for that when we go to actually run that race. So a funny thing about switching it up today and actually running in the morning, I was thrown off all day because of it. I got most of the stuff uploaded earlier, but just all day today I just kept thinking about, when I get home I gotta go for a run. And I had to keep reminding myself, wait, I already ran this morning. My daily run is over. And it just, it really threw me off because I'm so used to, I've been so used to running at night. So running this morning just really, really, really threw me off. But we're going to talk about switch on a couple different levels too. One, because me starting running in general, it was a big, huge switch in my life, a huge lifestyle switch. And the reasons for doing that was realizing that, really trying to face the fact that I needed to switch within my life. Things weren't going how I wanted them. Things weren't working out in my life. And I needed to make some kind of switch. And the way I like to kind of, put it into an analogy is just like a switch on the wall. There's two ways. There's up and down on the wall. One's going to turn the lights off. One's going to turn them on. For the longest time, I felt like my switch was turned on, but my lights were off, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong. And I just kept repeating, doing the same things over and over again. Because I thought my switch was right, but the lights were off. Something wasn't working, but it wasn't my switch. It wasn't the way I had my life organized or my life, what I was aiming at, because I really wasn't aiming at much. So it was kind of realizing that I needed that switch within my life and to really face the fact that maybe what I'm doing and what I was doing at the time wasn't helping, and it was the wrong thing to do. So for instance, I realized that my switch may be down, and that if I want to really turn on the lights, maybe I need to switch my perspective, flip it up. And I kind of did that. I kind of turned my a lot of my perspective around by really questioning, well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's something I'm doing wrong. Maybe there's something I can fix. Maybe it's not all these external outside forces. Maybe it's something that I'm doing repetitively and stuff like that. So it wasn't until I kind of faced the fact that I really needed to make a switch and try to switch and attempted to do the switch that really, really helped me out. And again, just using the analogy of like a switch on a wall, turning a light on, For the longest time, I thought what I was doing was right, and it wasn't until I really, owned up and faced the fact that I need to make a change. I need to switch something up, do something different, because whatever I'm doing isn't working. So that's what I did. And again, to bring it back, full circle to what we were talking about at the beginning, today switching up my run times. That's another thing. Sometimes you're going to get stuck in a routine, and things are going to get repetitive, and things are going to start getting dull and really mind numbing to just do the same, for me doing the same routes over and over again, same time over and over again. It becomes really draining at that point. So switching it up and throwing a little curveball here and there, even if it's something as simple, like I said, as just running in the morning, and getting some daylight, starting your day with a run, like that really helped me out tremendously. It's kind of woke me up, and it wasn't even a fast run or anything like that. I ran with my dog today, but just the change of pace was so nice. It really switched up a lot, and kept me mentally positive throughout the day. I think it really did. Like I said, it did kind of throw me off still though, because I wasn't used to running in the morning. So all day at work, I'm thinking I gotta hurry up and get home. It's good, gotta rush home after work because I don't have much time to get my run in and do the episode and feel rushed. And I had to keep reminding myself, no, I already ran. I just gotta go home and do the episode, get everything uploaded, and we're good to go. And switching my schedule up and doing that switch actually kind of really helped too, because I was able to come home and have a few hours of free time. So got some nothing crazy. I could have probably done a little bit more work too, but got some work I've been kind of putting off around the house done, and going to try to get ready to go lay down and maybe enjoy a movie while I fall asleep, and try to go do it over again tomorrow. Got to get up a little bit earlier tomorrow for work, but maybe again I can still get up a little bit earlier than I had expected to even go for a run, because I'm going for a short one tomorrow as well to get ready to do a big run on Saturday. So guys, that's pretty much it for today's episode 259, entitled Switch. If you guys can, please give the podcast a like, a subscribe, a follow, and a share on our Facebook, our Instagram, our TikTok, our YouTube, and whatever podcast streaming platform you've been following along and listening on. Truly, other than that, thanks so much. It's been such a journey. Like I said, some days have been easier than others, but sometimes you just gotta switch it up, and when you do that, it'll give you a new perspective and definitely re-energize you. So for that reason, guys, your daily discipline today, episode 259, is to do that exactly. Maybe to switch something up in your life. Maybe something isn't working that you continuously keep trying and trying and trying. Well, maybe switch it up. That is going to be your daily discipline for the day. Switch something up within your life could be for multiple reasons. One, because maybe it's just not working. Two, maybe because you've been doing the same thing for so long, it's getting draining, and the switch will be a nice change of pace. So whatever the case may be, switch something up in your life because something isn't working, and all it truly needs is a different perspective, or just a different doing something different. So that is your daily discipline for the day. Again, guys, thank you so much for following along and listening. I'm your host, Scott. This is the Defining Discipline podcast. I'll see you tomorrow for episode 260, day 260 in a row. Seems crazy to even say that, but that's where we're at in this journey. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, peace out.